Similar to what he promised, Blueface sighs now free of jail. Jaidyn also has no interest in participating in his mother Carissa Saffold's homecoming celebration preparations. Baby mommy number one. That isn't the case with Cash, though, as rumors have it that she's preparing too.
Yeah, of course,
that's all I'm saying.
So yeah, but me being at a party with all his people that he deals with is not. That's not gonna make me happy.
So y'all not coming to the coming home party?
If all his that you've invited are gonna be there,
I didn't invite nobody.
Girl,
you seen the whole list? Who on that list?
He invited them then. He on FaceTime invited every single one of them.
Oh, you talking about?
So there's no reason for me to.
I don't even think that girl. They like that.
There's no reason. They've all them, right? So there's no reason for me to be a part of this.
But
if he wants to do a family. Like, I don't want him though. I want him to stop doing that.
Wanting him, it's about like your position is already solidified.
I would like him to stop doing that, and I would like that if he gets out and he wants to do a family meetup at BJ's and whatever at Bonfire at the beach. That sounds great. But when it comes to a little party that he's trying to do with everybody, no.
So you guys are not coming to perform at the coming home party.
I don't need to be there right
for him to get out.
She shared a faceless video a few weeks ago with the caption, "Dear Blue," in which she addressed Blueface about returning to his home with their child, Junior.
I'm coming back on me and the baby. I miss just waiting on your call. I love you. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything.
If you have been following along, you are aware that Blueface had his father toss out all of her belongings and kick her out of this very location. The fact that Chrisean wants to return despite the humiliation of being thrown out on your Ishan Live is very astounding.
He ain't playing. Guess you won't need this anymore. Top of the PM, y'all. This is real. Yeah.
Following that, Blueface sent Croc a recorded message. Blueface stated on the tape that he was doing it for Junior, stating that he wanted him to stand up, as in begin to walk.
Hello world. This is a message for Chrisean and Junior Malone. I accepted you back in with open arms so you can get on your feet. Ultimately, for my son to get on his feet, I offered you money just so you could solely focus on our son taking his first steps before his second birthday. I don't need you. I don't know what this jewelry heist ransom story you got going on is about, but if you have the funds to get your own space, you're more than free to do that. I thought I was doing you a solid. You know, you were homeless.
For over 2 years now, Bird Jr.'s developmental problems have been the talk of the streets, particularly because he isn't completing the developmental milestones that children his age should be, like walking. Due to Junior's high-pitched sobbing and facial characteristics that remarkably resembled those of people with the symptoms, the internet named his ailment Duchenne syndrome.
This is where I do. This is where I do lying. Hold on, my baby crying. Get on, girl.
Since Junior smoked a lot of alcohol and marijuana during her pregnancy, Crone has become quite protective when others claim that she has a problem and subtly blame her for it. But the conversation around it hasn't only been on the internet. In one of her many tirades on Instagram Live, Blueface's mother, Carissa, said that she was devastated to see Junior for the first time and validated the online suspicions that something was wrong with Junior.
To look at my grandbaby and see that, and that was my first time seeing it.
Oh God.
And it did. It crushed my heart a little bit. It did. But I love all my kids no matter what I told you, whether they slow, need a helmet, whether they got nappy hair, whether they short, funny looking. I love all my grandkids, but I ain't gonna lie. My first initial thought when I saw him in that restaurant, it crushed me. And for her to say she wanted to stomp me out, girl, you ain't. I can't even tell you what my mind wanted to do to you once I looked in his face and I didn't know if he was looking at me, you, or the air. I was hurt, genuinely hurt. I never seen what they saw. I literally thought this whole time that maybe people's fans was doing something to the pictures or, making it not. I didn't believe it the whole time. I just was like, nah, John said there was a couple things going on, but he didn't say it was to that extent.
In a post, Blueface himself discussed it, writing, "My son is not healthy because she smoked, drank, and got hit her entire pregnancy. She was unable to take even a month off." He went on to claim he smoked the blunt on the way to the hospital. In a subsequent tweet, before going into labor, the bee was given to smoke in concert. "You smoked till you were born." Furthermore, it is said that Croc is upset that Blueface is supposedly using Junior as a justification to allow her to return home rather than out of concern for her. His taped message to Croon, in which he stated that he wanted Junior to walk, appeared to hit home since it serves as further evidence that something is amiss with Junior, as the youngster ought to have been walking by now. But according to Cown, Junior is doing well since she has been providing him all the support he requires.
My son, leave him out of this argument, bro. Why lie like that? Why play at least getting him to walk? Bro, you don't even know what's going on.
If you have a roller bag, please
you don't even know what's going on.
Sideways like a taco.
He don't know what's going on.
Flat. Put your roller bag in sideways.
He the only father I see that tried to.
Given that street chatter, CN is furious with Blueface for using Junior's purported illness as leverage and bringing it up once more. She then returned to his home and packed up everything she owned.
Guys, Vince, tell me what we doing.
Man.
We moving my shit in my other house. Real, bro, what the is happening? That's crazy, bro. Gotta get the baby stuff. Chrisean, Jesus, let's go to our new home. First, Mama gotta pick up the baby back truck. Then we on our way home. We're going on our... Yo. Just in case they try to say I left the house dirty, this how I left it. Cause they f***ing lying. And then they try to say, oh, we had her stuff at storage. No, y'all had my stuff. Y'all had my stuff back here in the Corvette. Look, this is where they had my stuff at. Hiding in the Corvette. This is some of my stuff. Look, the baby stuff. He ain't show y'all everything because he lied. It was never in storage. It was all at his house, hiding. They hid my, Blueface hid my, gave me an ultimatum to come back home on his terms, on some demonic. He never kicked me out, and the house was never dirty.
Recent speculations suggest that she will bring the same excitement to Blueface's homecoming celebration. According to reports, Carissa is in charge of organizing every detail, including the dining tables, floral arrangement, food, and beverages. Jaidyn, a party planner and her loyal aide, is also helping her get ready for the event, but she claims she won't be going either. The explanation now appears to be that Blueface has been inviting all of Tom, Dick, and Harry along with a lengthy list of his former girlfriends to the party. It is said that Jaidyn does not wish to smoke, instead of attending a huge house party which Croc is supposed to crash. She would rather celebrate Blueface's return with a small family gathering. Jaidyn and Christiana had already attempted to resolve their disagreements and co-parent their baby daddy children, but it did not turn out so well. Both of them have been disparaging one another ever since. In any case, here are the opinions of certain people on this entire issue. Jaidyn doesn't even want to be a part of it. This individual stated, "Crone is pleading to be included in the flyer. You guys know Crone is going to find her way there and start some stuff," someone else remarked. Jaidyn's decision to avoid being around and dealing with that situation is not my fault. Finally, this individual stated, "I like Jaidyn. I'm relieved that she's keeping her peace and avoiding the chaos. A suitable partner. The transformation, Jaidyn, we would want to hear your opinions about this program as we wait for it to take off. If Jaidyn, Crone, Blueface, and Carissa were all together under one roof at that homecoming celebration, what do you think would happen? Please share your opinions with us in the comments section below. Remember to click the like and subscribe buttons and watch the following video because, let me tell you, it's equally messy.